Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu on this rainy and wet Wednesday morning. Right, today is Jebumi, of course. I mean, I'm sure you all know that, and of course, I don't think I need to stress what we do every Wednesday. So today I have something like not a bumper issue, but I want to set two people against each other. I didn't tell any of them that the other was coming, but I feel like I want to be a little bit mischievous and have a bit of fun. So I have two guests today, one male, one female. So they say ladies first, Abby. That's yes. What protocol. So the ladies first. Sayana, good morning. How are you? I was talking to the microphone. It doesn't bite.
Of course, I'm used to microphones now. I just turned off my mouth.
Don't be intimidated by this gentleman. He's very gentle.
Okay.
He's very innocent.
Okay.
And so he told Sheriff and I.
Okay.
And I'm not a submarine.
He's a suspected submarine. Sayana, how are you?
I'm very fine, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning.
Thanks for coming when you're just knocking off from there.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're not too tired.
No, not really. I'm not.
The gentleman in the studio is Dari, the matchmaker. Who?
Oh.
Yes, I wish I had his job. Matchmake people for a living. We don't know whether he follows the philosophy of the frog. Okay. They say when you have frogs always believe in give and take. Bumi buo. When he gives, so we don't know whether in matchmaking he will give you one and expect one back.
Please do that.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you think this man is not a subject? Do you suspect him or not?
No, I'm trying not to judge.
Stay out of this. I can't wait for the day till I will catch him one day. Grab him.
You can't. Well, there's nothing to catch.
There's nothing to. Are you sure there's nothing to catch?
Nah.
There might be something to catch actually.
Because his wife is listening. I would say that he's a good boy.
Okay, so he's playing safe, I guess.
No, I mean my wife knows when I joke about this, so it's nothing to. We can talk about it. I don't.
She's never caught you, never suspected you.
There's nothing to catch me for now.
Now I'm looking at you with my sting eyes.
Oh, okay.
What
do you have? Can she open your phone?
Of course.
She knows your password.
Yeah, she does. I mean, I pick calls anytime. I can talk to anybody.
Can somebody
you don't have code languages?
Code? No.
Like power to the people, the constituency?
No. Sometimes you hear my baba.
Yeah.
I'm an open
Honorable.
My baba.
The Senate President is here.
Nah.
So you're very versatile. Okay, so look at the issues. Daddy, thank you very much for being here. The issues we want to look at today, I want to spend my windfall on a fling. Johnny just come. He just make money. This one said, did I read him wrong? We'll get to know what that is. She sees me only as a friend. This is a very frustrating one. When you think that... it happened to me when I was in secondary school in my A-levels.
Tell me.
I won't mention of course I won't mention the name, but there was this person who were extremely, extremely in capital letters. Close. And I misinterpreted it to mean is the longest toasting I ever did, because the toasting lasted 18 months that I was from my lower.
How can 18 months be long?
And yet could fall, no fall. I remember her kept saying that, Jimmy, I just like you. It's so difficult. I just like you as a friend, as a brother. Then this one, Ngozi says, fears for her life. And Tudu said she had her eyes on my man. Okay, which one do you say? She sees me only as a friend. We start with that one. Saying, listen very carefully.
Okay.
This is a mail that was sent to Auntie Bumi by a man called Ephraim. Auntie Bumi, I hope this is not the Agnes that you and I know. Well, Ephraim says that Agnes and I have been friends for ages. We grew up in the same neighborhood, and she tells me about her boyfriends, some of whom have been nasty to her. I always give her some advice, but she doesn't know I'm in love with her. Oh, this happens. A few weeks ago, she came to my flat after being let down by her latest boyfriend. I consoled her the best I could. But one thing led to another, and before they knew it, they had started something. The next day, she was her chatty self again. She said we were better off forgetting what happened the previous night, as she wouldn't want us to spoil the relationship we had. Well, I don't want to forget about it. I love her. I want to be with her. Should I let her know this? What can they be? Who is this guy? How old is he? When you've gone that far, you might as well launch and shoot your best shot.
Oh yeah, sure.
You've gone ahead of you. I mean, what do you think, Sayen?
So first of all, he has not said anything to her, and there's no. You know, for men, sex is different. For men to women.
Really?
Yes, it is. It's different. It's not like what is involved.
I don't understand.
Wait now, wait. A man could just do it for doing sake, but before a woman does, except she's doing it for money and those other ones. Akuna. There's definitely an emotion before she will open up to him.
But why has she come back to now say that?
Maybe she's not trying to. She does not want to be Alice living in a wonderland.
No, but see, why did she have to come back to state that? What happened yesterday? That's the end of it. So maybe she was disappointed with the guy, Daddy. Could it be that?
That he did not perform well.
Yes, but
maybe she was, and maybe it was just like what do you call it? Rebound. Maybe it was a rebound
for her.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it was a rebound for her.
It could also be, women are. You will never know the mind of a woman.
How?
It could also be she was just using it as a cover up to see if the guy will express himself instead of him to seize the opportunity and shoot his best shot.
There was tension in the room.
Is that coming to us and people me what it should do?
Oh wait, there was tension in the room. There was tension in the room.
Which room?
And they both did whatever they did.
Yes, he said he was consoling her. He must have pressed.
I don't see where the lady is at fault here.
Where she is at fault is that why did she have to stress that? What we did yesterday, it was what is it?
It's not for the man to open up now.
But the one that is annoying me is the man now asking Atibomi what he should do. What kind of a man?
It's simple and easy. What he should do, she just go and have a serious conversation with her and let her know how he feels. And if she really does love him, then she would.
I don't know why. I don't know why a guy, when you're halfway there, you'll be asking. Even the fresh one, it's a case of yes or no.
Most people don't know how to handle disappointments.
No. There's something wrong. If you toast a woman and she doesn't like you in that manner, nothing spoiled.
The guy might not be her spec.
Yes,
the guy might not be her spec, and he knows, because for you to be my guy friend, like my G, definitely I must have one or twice.
What do you mean by what is your own spec?
My spec. Could you please let's not go there.
I go boss now. Let Daddy give you a form to fill.
Okay, if you send a form, I'll fill it. I don't want to say it on radio.
Give her a form to fill.
I don't say it.
But what do you usually ask people for their specs when you are matchmaking?
I do, but I always try to tell people to be more realistic, because a lot of people will say they want the best things in sliced bread if you tell them what they want. Or they'll say they want maybe someone that looks like Denzel Washington, or that prays like Pastor Chris and has money like Dangote, all in one.
That one
all in one, but it's, so I always try as much as possible to reduce the expectation in terms of what they're looking at, because what you say is a perception of what you've had over the years. Your fantasies and co is a mixture of everything all in one. But it's very important that you should be able to discern on what is right, who's the right person you need to be with, that apart from your fantasy. So I try to just discuss
So there's nothing wrong with somebody wanting a fine guy now.
I think we're all fine.
So beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
We all.
Oh, okay. You're surrounded by three men. Is there?
Uncle Jimmy, please don't do this. Uncle Jimmy, don't do this.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Please do.
What if you see a guy that's not really your spec as a guy, but he has like about 100 billion naira and he flies private jets and co? Would you consider him?
Will I consider him? So first of all, no.
Wait, I must bring out who has a Bible here. You must swear.
I will. I have a Bible. First of all, I am just that one person that no matter the amount of money you have, if I do not like you, you can't touch me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm telling you.
It's easier.
No. Uncle Jimmy is whistling. No, see. First of all, that's why I said that there's a possibility that the guy is not the lady's spec. Do you understand? Or she does not see herself being romantic with him. Flaunt all the money in this world. I will eat it, but I'll still do whatever I want to do.
Money makes men more handsome.
How?
Daddy, did you hear that?
I said flaunt all the money in the world. I will eat it, and I'll still do what is in my mind.
Why will you eat it?
Why would I eat it? It's a gift.
Which kind of gift?
Uncle Jimmy, please don't do this.
No, please, you women out there, don't eat something like that. Oh. There's always
disclaimer.
I will tell you for free that there's always a price to pay for eating and not delivering.
Yes.
Don't eat it, oh. There's no price.
No, you will pay. You pay in a way.
You pay. Oh.
No, you pay in a way. You pay in a way.
It's known commonly that if you don't want to have anything to do with a guy, you don't take his presence. Well, this is the expert now.
But there are men that
this is the PhD holder in.
Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
There are men that will give you all the attention and everything. They will lead you on, whereas they don't want anything special with you.
Yes, but by the same token, if you know you are not going to have anything.
If you know you are not going to date me, don't sleep with me.
Yeah. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anyway, if you want to know what Auntie Bumi, I was first of all tempted to read Auntie Bumi's answer, but I said, you must go and buy the paper at the end of the day. So if you want to go buy the paper and check it out. What's the time now? 9:16. So let me go for another one. She had her eyes on my man. This is from a lady called Tundu. CNA, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Daddy, the matchmaker, are you with me? Somebody's phone is... Keep your phones away.
Yeah.
I've just been kicked in the teeth by a good friend of mine. What happened? I ran into her in a restaurant I went to with my new boyfriend, Ari. Since she was sitting alone, we joined her and I made the necessary introductions. A few days later, she phoned for a chat and casually asked if I was an item with the man she saw me with. I told her he was only a casual acquaintance since I didn't want any of my friends to know him yet. You can then imagine how shocked I was when she phoned again and said I should speak to a mutual friend. And it was this man, Babaso Marini. Kai! This man is comparable to somebody that I know, but I shall not mention his name. I asked what he was doing with my friend, and he simply gave the phone back to her. Since I did not want to reveal the fact that I was interested in the man to her, I couldn't accuse her of snatching him. But I felt betrayed by this man, and it hurts to think I'll now have to brace myself when I see both of them together. What is wrong with this one? Where do all this baby is from? Your friend beat you to it.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is? Is that an offense?
I don't see the offense. There is, but wait first.
Kind of betrayal, right?
Which betrayal? You said there was nothing, but looking at it from the other side, she would have asked her friend if she actually liked him or something.
Both of them. See, let's be very honest. She, her friend, the man, they all. As for the man,
they're also married.
The man is doing what we call a EJ. EJ means that he was trying to both sides of the bed that he doesn't want that they say if you chase two rats you will lose. Okay, so the man was trying to hedge his bets, and the better person won. Is that a big deal?
What do you think?
The king of dating is that?
And maybe since she said the guy was a friend, maybe he had not started expressing how he felt for her. And the other friend, the girl,
at what point will you start?
Was more
was
showing the green light more, and that's why I took that decision.
See, Daddy, let's be very honest. From the moment you start asking, CNA, what are you doing when you close? CNA, what are you doing when you close? I close at about 5. And look, there's a place I want us to go and eat. I want us to go and there's a Chinese restaurant. the woman is 60 to 70% sure that there's some element of interest. Men don't do these things for free.
Some of them do.
No, it's fine.
Some panic.
Some men need like just partners.
The what?
They just need a body.
The body is
okay. Look, if for example you work in the same place, what are you doing? Yeah, let's go. That's a gist partner. Fine. But if you go out of your way, what are you doing on Sunday evening? No, there's this nice restaurant. Once it becomes a bit formal, I beg you.
No, Uncle Jimmy, no. I disagree.
You disagree?
Yes, okay. I disagree. Okay. Sincerely. The other girl is betrayal number one.
Why do you say it's betrayal?
It's betrayal now. You saw me with my friend. You asked me what the problem, what we were if we were an item.
No.
And I said no. Because I do not trust you, because I knew you were going to do this. And you ended up doing it.
So what should we do?
So now? You should be thrown out of the friendship circle.
And also, I always feel like this really and truly, this thing has happened to me before too.
They collected your babe.
No,
did they collect your babe?
Yeah. No, before I got married, there's this lady in church. No, there's this lady I met in my former church. Okay. I liked her. And my friend knew that I liked her. We went on like 2 dates. I remember she invited me for her birthday. I bought her a gift. I went to her house. All of a sudden, I went to a restaurant and I saw her and my friend there having lunch too. But I didn't take it too personal, but I had to have a conversation with him. See, do you know what? If you really liked her, you could have told me to.
But what about the lady?
No, the lady, I just cancelled her.
But did the lady know that you had intentions?
Of course not.
She was aware?
Yeah.
She liked the other guy better now.
Yeah, so for me, I felt
when she liked the other guy better, why did she go on dates with him?
No, they've been
You want chopping money?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, she went on the date with you first before this other guy.
Yeah, before the other guy. But I actually told him that, see, next time.
She's a CNN because you said that if a man wants to spend money, he will chop it. You said it here.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what you said.
That's not what I did not say that, Uncle Jimmy. I did not. I said, if he brings money, I will eat it. I tell you now, say, why will I eat the money without wanting to date him? And I'm like, okay, why is he sleeping with a lady without wanting to date her?
Wait. Calm down.
Yes, sir.
Like Robo people, my Robo people will say in those days in Wari, kunit.
Okay.
That's kunit.
Okay.
The male line is 0201. Sorry, why do we have male and female lines? Anyway, that's a story for another day. The male line is 0201 2770993, and the female line is 0201 465 7190. We hope the president is listening. He's in Lagos. He should listen to Diabomi to relax himself from all the yes. We hope the president is. Do you know where he's going today? Is he coming this side of town?
I don't even know.
I know it's supposed to open the Calabar something.
Coastal Highway.
The idea is
that's true.
Country. You sign the contract for a whole road. Then when you get to kilometer 30, you open that one first. Wonderful country, I tell you. First of all, you have flag off.
Yes.
Then you have open 30 kilometers. When it comes in December, you open another 10 kilometers. Nigeria is a wonderful country. Oh yeah, let's pick that call. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Not bad. I am brother Yokolo calling from Owe.
Yes, sir.
The way you bring programs sometimes, I say you are just like me, because when I was young,
yes,
there is this girl around my workshop. I have fridge in my office. While herself she's selling beer and he had no fridge.
Oh my God.
It was just from the organ. Let me put some drink in case in your office. That is how I see her already. I am married, and I don't even think of chasing her. Talk less of maybe she will agree. Along the line, she started putting beer mineral in my fridge. So for a long time, something happened once. It was on Saturday.
Quickly, sir. So you have just a minute, sir.
Okay.
Round up.
I I'm traveling to my place. He said, I don't know your but I will follow you.
Oton.
He followed me.
And you lived happily ever after. Okay, story noted. Mr. Sheriff, come to think of it, I have one fridge that I'm not. Where can I keep it around here?
That would be saying it. Can you keep it
in my studio? Yeah. And you bring it to.
I'll bring it to
my
you.
studio. Yes.
What happens when you are not there? I want it to be when you are there all the time. So
I'm there 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. So 5 hours.
So I can be putting ice water. We have to take a break. We'll take a short break and then we'll be right back.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
The world is changing and opportunities are everywhere. The question is, are you ready to seize them? For far too long, we have been conditioned to think within the constraints of geographical borders created by man. An example is Nigeria. But let me tell you something profound. You are part of the world, not just one nation. You don't just live in Nigeria, you live in the world. It's time to break free, look beyond borders, and seek opportunities that span the globe. You need a worldview. The world is open for business, and the opportunities are endless. It's time to think global. It's time to trade global. Visit hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play Store or App Store to get started today.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up?
That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Alright, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
What? There's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy!
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Sometimes true power no be by muscle. As I did so, I not get the power to run 10,000 kilometers. But you see, when it comes to winning, I get that power. If not to win bigger and biggest, I get the power plenty.
The power to win bigger dey your hand with BetKing Bet Builder. You fit pick multiple predictions like who go get yellow card, which player go score with high odds, wey go make you win bigger. Download BetKing app today. Register am with promo code FreeBets. Make you too enjoy 100 naira instant bonus. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest day. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you no day complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose partner that will stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
Remember the name Arenas Plus. When malaria strikes, Arenas Plus. Remember the name Arenas Plus. When you feeling down, Arenas Plus.
Arenax Plus is the name to remember when you need to beat malaria with ease. Arenax Plus is a combination of artemether and lumefantrine and is effective in the treatment of malaria in adults and children. So the next time malaria strikes, remember the name. Arenax Plus beats malaria with ease. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see a doctor. Available in pharmacies near you. Arenax Plus is a quality product from Swiffer.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now. It go rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easy we observe. Pocari Sweat, give it some more. Pocari Sweat.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Right. You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. And I have Dari, the matchmaker, and I have our own CNN here. And we are having fun. I feel guilty for feeling relieved he died. Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
I feel guilty for feeling relieved. That is when the person died, he or she felt relieved. Laraba is a female name. Is it male or female?
Female. It's a female name.
So the woman, she's feeling guilty that when the guy died, she was happy. What happened? I was married for over 20 years, but my husband died towards the end of last year. Our own husband. Hey,
and she was happy.
Modano. Before he even fell ill, he had got himself a girlfriend who was pregnant for him. As a result of this, he made life almost unbearable for me and the children. He was making plans to have her as a second wife. There's no big deal. It's no big deal. When he fell ill and was hospitalized. This is a case of the which cried yesterday. Yes, because why did he fall ill when he was about to take a second wife? I smell a rat. So wait now. He had even warned that I should look for a place to live with my children, as he meant to move to the new house with this woman. What this teaches us is that when you marry a second wife, keep your mouth shut. Marry her first, and then find a way to settle the crisis. Don't look at me kind of strange. I'm not saying something you don't know about.
I don't know about this one.
Where are you from?
I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
The average Akwa Ibom man, does he always have one wife?
Yes.
We know what we know. So anyway, she said on paper the house belonged to him, though I gave him all the financial support I could when he was building it. Maybe she just give him a few blocks or something. But that's a story for another day. Anyway, to cut a long story short, he died suddenly. And God forgive me, I was ecstatic when I learnt of his death. Daddy, you see this? Are you reading something?
I'm not. I'm thinking about it.
You're learning. You see what we go through with this woman? So, God for me,
Jimmy, I'm here.
But let everybody talk for himself.
Okay.
Let everybody talk for himself.
Okay.
Yes. I shed no tears for him at his funeral, and people believed I was still in shock. I knew better. It was more of good riddance to bad rubbish. This kind of hate is too much. I felt guilty, though, that I couldn't even cry for a man I spent the best years of my life with, and with whom I had 4 children. I'm a good Christian, and I'm not sure. He might be a Christian, but I don't know if you're a good Christian. And I would want a way to get over the bitterness of thinking that if he hadn't died, my children and I would have been almost destitute. This is a sad one, isn't it?
Very sad.
So who will react first now?
No, I want him to react first.
Let him react first.
Yes. Since
Daddy, let me ask you. We are in trouble, though.
Why are you using the word "we," Uncle Jimmy?
I'm not talking to you now. You said I should ask him. I said we are in trouble.
No, I'm like, why are you using the word "we"?
I didn't call you yet. You have to wait for your turn.
The only thing I have against the woman is wishing that
that level of
wishing
hate,
someone death. That's the only thing I have against her. But I don't think, from my own perspective, I don't think he treated her well.
Okay.
So first of all, she did not wish him death.
Or she didn't cry. She wasn't sad about it. Yeah. Which is, yeah.
Assuming he was alive, she would be in the street.
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm saying. Because,
are you justifying what this woman is?
She didn't do anything.
She did not
say
do
she did
anything.
No, she said, look, don't you understand English? Say, let me say it in
Ibibio.
In Ibibio.
She was just happy that I won't say was she happy, but she wasn't emotional about it.
She was static. She didn't say anything.
For all the men listening out there, there's a lesson to learn from this.
Marry one wife. What's
the lesson? No, Uncle Jimmy, please. What's the lesson?
Jimmy, that's the lesson. Marry
Uncle Jimmy,
wife and you live longer.
There's a lesson to learn from that.
Wait, Uncle Jimmy, first of all, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with him getting a second wife if that is what he wants to do.
Exactly right.
Do you understand? But if you are getting a second wife, don't throw away your first wife. He
just said that he will have to go and look for where to live.
Even the Holy
Ghost. She didn't say what she could have done to the man, though.
No.
But
Uncle Jimmy.
She said something again.
Eh?
And I've heard this gist a lot in this Lagos.
What did she say?
She said she gave him a lot of money to build that house.
Build the house.
There are people that have heard of that they spent 90% of their money, they gave it to the husband to build a house, and he still chased them out.
The only problem I see
I've heard stories like that.
Is her being a supportive wife.
If your husband is building a house now, because of this story that you have read in Diabumi, you will not support him.
No, see, that house, the land should be Mr. Whatsoever and Mrs. Whatsoever, not even Mr. and Mrs.
When is the one who bought the land?
It has to be which bought which land. You will build the house with your own money.
No, I believe a lot in collaboration.
I believe in collaboration. I believe in collaboration. See where the collab will put
I'm suspecting you.
No, Uncle Jimmy, don't suspect me.
Since you said
the property should have
that
both names or their children's name.
I'm suspecting you.
Uncle Jimmy, if you give me money, I will eat it.
I can't give you one. But let me.
No.
I'm a master of game. My combo like this, Toro combo, it cannot enter your hand.
Uncle Jimmy.
I'm sure you are a very emotional person behind.
I'm emotional.
You're very emotional.
My combo cannot enter your hand.
Uncle Jimmy.
And I'm sure you'll be spending money.
Uncle Jimmy.
I don't know.
Uncle Jimmy, should I come and meet you where you are seated and money will come outside?
I must get resolved before.
Uncle Jimmy, let me come and meet you where you are seated and money will come outside.
A man who goes to the market to buy a Tokubo vehicle must first of all test drive it so that all the bolts and nuts and the
so who is the Tokumbo? Why is the Tokumbo? Why Tokumbo vehicle?
Think that out for yourself.
Why Tokumbo vehicle?
Send a letter to Diabumi to ask you what did you.
Why Tokumbo vehicle? But sincerely, if she was that supportive to the man to the extent of giving him money or they collaborated to build the house that they are staying, he should respect her enough. Okay, even if you want your new wife, you want to get another house.
I'm going to admit that, of course, it's not tidy.
Yes.
All of you know that I'm really, in truth, I'm joking about all this.
And I was joking about eating money. I still want to eat your money.
Forget me, but I'm not. This is a gentleman. I'm a Kalakuta boy. I will put a call through to Kelvin. He will tell you who I am.
Uncle Jimmy.
This is a gentleman. Afani is very quiet, very nice and gentle. So let's pick a call. Sheriff is very gentle. I'm a rough rider. Hello. I must see what I'm putting my money on. Hello.
Udugu 1 and 2, Esquire.
Morning. How are you?
Morning to our guest. This is Chris.
Morning,
Uncle
Chris.
Jimmy.
Yes.
You know, I always tell you about self-discipline when it comes to man and woman, right?
Yes.
It's a big lesson to men. You said they've been married for 20 years, right?
Yes.
And this woman has been supportive to this man.
She says, excuse me, quote rightly, she says he has been supportive. She says, yes. We don't know what has even turned this man into a monster. We must leave that allowance somewhere. Jokes apart, Daddy, do you agree with me? In as much as I don't justify what this man is doing, I don't, but something could have turned him into a monster.
That can drop dead with what that man did, right? After 20 years, what do you want in that woman, the other woman that your wife don't have?
Ask him.
It's a big lesson to men. Yes.
Daddy,
you have to
say something. Thank you, Chris. Yes, Daddy.
If the lady was that bad, let's just give her that. Let's give that the man maybe like 10%. But if the reason the lady was that bad, how come the man would want to chase the lady and the children out to get a place for them? If the man really cared about his family, he would have said, okay, let my children stay with me.
Do you know? Let me now tell you, because, and let's talk seriously. Let me cut out all the fun. Do you know it's possible that the man could be convinced that 1 or 2 of the children might not even be his?
How?
Yes. There's a lot of that happening. And usually when people are stating cases like this, they state it in a manner that it favors them. Obviously, the man had no respect for the woman.
Yes.
No respect.
So it's possible he could have caught her red-handed.
How?
Or black-handed.
No.
Or white-handed.
No, Uncle Jimmy, no. Don't do that to her. No.
To her? Who is her?
The lady.
I'm doing an analysis. I don't know anybody.
I don't know.
I am saying you cannot intimidate me. I am
not intimidating you. I'm just saying that if there was a case of paternity fraud or whatsoever, or cheating or anything.
Yes, the woman. You think the woman would say?
Why would she not mention it?
She won't mention it. But
after all, she's anonymous. She can say anything.
Will she state it or not?
She will state it.
She will state it that this is what I did. But she did not. For her to mention I'm a good Christian.
How are you sure she's anonymous? Because this letter was written to Dia. Maybe Diabo.
Her face is not there.
Diabo might even know the Laraba. Yes. It's possible. Yes.
Uncle Jimmy, please help me.
So it might not be.
Uncle Jimmy, my head is paining me now.
It might not be miscellaneous. Anonymous, like you said.
I am in severe pain right now. Why are you saying this? I cannot breathe. Uncle Jimmy, how?
I have seen.
They're just looking for a way to fault her.
Excuse me. I have seen enough in life to make me skeptical and to make me analyze this without any feeling at all. Yes, it's from what I can see here, it's likely that the man had no respect for the woman. In fact, it could have been as a result of what he did that the man said, verily,
I disagree. Uncle would definitely stay your wife.
In fact, if I had my way, I want to call the FBI to check.
Uncle will stay your wife. That is what men do. Stay your wife. That was him saying what. It's just that Kama happened very early. Kama happened early.
Who told you it was Kama? How are you sure that this woman, the way she's feeling?
What if that sickness was STD? What if it was STD or he had an attack on top of another woman?
STD doesn't kill. It is possible that this woman, there is a possibility this woman could have poisoned the man. slowly.
And there's also a possibility
Put some,
that it was
yes.
karma. There's a possibility that God was fighting
God
for her.
bless you.
Don't bring God into this
God
matter.
bless. If not that you are sitting directly opposite to me, I would have told you I love you right now. Because
his wife is listening. I'm not there.
No, it is nothing. It's the love of the Lord.
Yeah, you have started.
It's the love of the Lord.
It's the love of the Lord.
It's the love of the Lord.
Like she said, Uncle Jimmy, it's the love of the Lord.
He's not going to give you money. You cannot eat his money.
It's your own money I want to eat.
You're legitimate.
I will eat it. Uncle Jimmy, bring money. Let me eat.
Oh, okay. You can't. Okay. Help me conflict the phone.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We are on to Felix from Ikorodu.
Yes.
Tell that lady, as a man, for that man to have taken that decision, something very terrible must have happened.
Yes, thank you.
He must have seen something that happened.
That's a lie.
As a man, I'm just telling you.
Because I say as you, not as a man. You're not speaking for all men.
No, wait, Senna, wait. Let me tell you something.
Tell me, please.
Do you know what it takes for a man to look his wife in the eye and say, I'm bringing another woman, and you better go find somewhere? Something must have happened.
See, you did not even mention that the other lady must have used voodoo on him.
You did not even mention that the wife himself would have poisoned him.
There's some men that act very unruly. There are some men that are very promiscuous.
God bless you.
Some men that will still have children outside and their wives won't know till they die. So it's when they die that they will now find out, oh, this man had children outside. There's so many things that we hear. Why are you telling me to
eat his money? It's your own I want.
It needs to be punished.
Some men behave. There's the way some men
since
behave
we're trying to look for excuses for the man's action, that's why I'm saying that it's possible that the man did that.
It is 9:45. I have just about 10 minutes more, so let me go to the next. Foluke, today is the day of the woman.
Okay.
Foluke said, "Dear Bumi, not too long ago, I started seeing a man who is handsome, like Daddy, loving, like Daddy, and kind, like Daddy." Do you agree to that?
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? That did you hear what I said?
I was just hearing like Daddy, like Daddy.
You see, Foluke said that not long ago I started seeing a man who is handsome, like Daddy. Is Daddy handsome? Loving, uncle.
Loving, I don't know. I'm just listening for the first time.
But from your look of him, does it look loving?
They know the right hand for face.
They know the right hand for face, but you will chop his money.
It's your own money I want.
You can't chop on. Anyway, in fact, everything I like in a man is in that whatever.
Okay.
I totally fell for him. She fell, full fall, and was convinced we had a future together. We went out together and everything was fine. Nothing happened between us in the first couple of days, apart from a few kisses on the cheek, on the cheek, and a hug.
Brotherly hug.
The thing. I hate it when you want to kiss a woman and she brings her cheek, and this is
what was she supposed to bring?
I will say that one later.
Okay.
I was ready to take things a little further. That is for looking now.
Yes.
She embodied the hot. Was ready, but I wasn't prepared for what happened the next time I saw him. He parked the car at a quiet spot and begged me to do something not too decent. I can't read that one, what he said, but it wasn't too decent. I was shocked. I told him I'd rather get to know him better. We've only been seeing each other a few times. So apparently he probably thought she was a free agent. So he got annoyed and upset. I suggested we do it another time, but now I'm not so sure. Do you think he's trying to use me? Who are these people writing these things? Doesn't this Feluka know that she should take a walk?
Emotions are involved.
Yeah,
how can emotions be involved when already you are whatever towards him, and the next thing is park his car and tell you to do something indecent in a car park? Kilo day.
She likes it. He was just trying to be adventurous. Some people like people that are adventurous.
Who are these people who write these things to their Bumi? Do you know them?
How am I supposed to know them? You know their Bumi,
nah. No, I didn't. How can I say I know their Bumi? I will ask her.
Okay.
Because this is, and she says that, do you think he's trying to use me? She should take a walk up. What do you think?
Of course.
Will you be discouraged by this?
If I'll be discouraged by...
Why are you repeating after me?
But I choose to repeat after you now.
Highly disrespectful.
She's been, yes.
That's disrespectful. You know, some persons might not see it as being disrespectful because for him to want to do that with her, probably you don't know conversations that they've had and you don't know the persons that he has met before. Now, it might just be a test.
I recently contacted an etiquette person.
Okay.
And I want to do a series over about 2-3 programs on etiquette. There are some guys who think that because they're driving the best car, they're using the best perfume, that blah, 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 blah. They think that every woman is a mat or something you can just run over.
Yeah.
That's one of these. And I honestly don't like the way some women are disrespected in this process. But guess what? Some I've had women tell me that, well, let him just bring what he has and so on and so forth. So this is an etiquette issue. The guy read her wrongly. Or he's a bad, or he's a generally bad-mannered.
Definitely, he's a bad boy.
So we will tell Foluke she should run.
She should run, actually.
Is that the recommendation of the house?
Yes.
She should run, actually. At least she was able to respect herself enough to turn him down, and let her just move on her beg and go and talk to toilet and flush it.
And go and do what?
Make she enter her toilet, talk inside, flush him.
Flush what now?
Just talk inside the toilet, flush the toilet.
Okay.
And then move on.
Well, which we have to move on because it's time for What's Up Lagos.
And then you give me money.
You can't chop my money. It's important.
Uncle Jimmy, I'll wait for you outside.
If you like, wait for me. If you like, go and
I'm
wait
going
for
to
me.
your car.
Go to Kake, go to my room, lie on my bed. You cannot get shishi.
Are you sure?
I'm very determined. Take a bet.
Uncle Jimmy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Dari. And thank you, Sheriff. That's where we'll end it for today. I'd like to thank Dari, the matchmaker. Dari does matchmaking. It's a very lucrative business. I will not say more than that because I hear even LRS members listen to this, and I don't want them to tax my brother today.
I pay taxes. I pay my taxes.
I know you pay your taxes. I know, but I don't want them to overtax you. And I'd like to thank Sienna, person here. I'd like to thank the gentleman in the house. If every man was like Sheriff, the world would be a cool place to live in. Yes, Sheriff is very cool, he's very calm, he's very collected.
How about you?
I'm a rough rider. Man, see my eyes as a slit. Larry. Okay, after this, what's coming up next? Don't go away. What's Up Lagos comes up next. Don't go away. Don't hit that button. See you again. Bye.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.